Guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Scorpio Mom. You guys, as you guys can tell by the name of the title, I'm going to be telling you guys about my birth experience, but with a twist. As you guys can tell, obviously I'm not pregnant no more. That means we're going to turn up. I have a Modelo, a mango and chili, bruh. Smacks. I love it. I like this one more than the pink one, the sandia one. Also, we ain't stopping there, y'all. We ain't stopping there. We're gonna take some dabs. Just so I won't stink up the car, obviously. So I'm just gonna be doing some dabs. But guys, keep in mind, I'm still a beginner to all this. Keep in mind, I was 9 months pregnant. I did not smoke or drink during those 9 months. So I do get lit real quick and I do get drunk real quick. So I ain't playing. Open it up before we start the video. Hey, cheers, y'all. Oh, we have to start with the dab as well. Y'all, I do not have a good torch, so don't mind it. It's a little ass torch, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm nervous, baby. Obviously, I'm taking baby hits because I'm not trying to get too lit real quick. I need to tell my story. Okay, let's get to started. This was on February 2nd of 2023, obviously. I went to my checkup, right? I was due on the 5th. So I got checked on the 2nd. Is that they checked me and they're like, okay, like you're 3 centimeters open already. And I was like, oh, Miss Ma'am, I'm already gonna have my baby. That's what I thought in my head. I was like, yeah, I'm about to have my kid already. And she told me if I wanted to like not speed up the process, but like she said she was gonna help me to open more, right? And I was like, let's do it then. Hell yeah. Because I was already tired of being pregnant, y'all. I was so big, my back was hurting, I was irritated. I just wanted to sleep on my stomach. But to this day, like, I got too comfortable sleeping on the side. So now when I sleep on my stomach, it feels weird and I don't like it. So I'm like, girl, anyways, not the point. After that, I went to the bathroom and I just see that there's like, you know, blood. She did tell me like, oh, maybe later on or tomorrow you might give birth, you know? And I was like, shit, no way. And like after when I left from there, that's when it started hitting me and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a mom. I was so scared. For all you mommies that are not moms yet, about to be moms, don't worry, you guys. I know you guys, like, bro, I was so nervous, like thinking the worst. I was literally having bad dreams every night thinking that I wasn't gonna be a good mom. Remember, that is your kid. If you need help, ask for help. But when people want to get into your business and then tell you something that you know damn well, you know what you're doing, ignore them. You're the mother, all right? You're the mother. But anyways, I called my mom and I told her, I called everyone. They're like, oh my god, he's coming, all that. We were all excited. Later that night, I was getting cramps, bro. It was bad. But I was like, okay, maybe, because obviously I didn't know what it felt like giving birth. This is my first baby. So I was just like, okay, maybe it's getting there. I'm not sure. So I didn't say anything yet until it was already like 10 at night. And I went to the bathroom and I think I was bleeding. So that's because I remember the doctor told me like, oh, if you bleed, all that, blah, 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 go to the hospital. So then I told my boyfriend and I told my mom, they were ready. Everyone, my sisters came out and they're like, oh my god, like, good luck, blah, 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 all that. And I was just nervous the whole time going over there. Oh my god, I was so scared. Mostly because of giving birth, like, you know, that experience. I ended up packing all my things and we ended up going to the hospital, right? And keep in mind, with all the freaking cramps I was getting, I was like, dude, I have to be already in labor. Like, my baby's probably popping out already, you know? Like, that's how bad it hurt. We went, they checked me. They're like, oh, you're only 4 centimeters open, right? And I was like, Girl, I literally told him, I was like, bro, I was having the worst pain ever. No way I'm only at 4. So they basically ended up telling me to go back home. Y'all, I was so mad. I was like, no, like at this point I was just trying to get it over with, bro. Like, let me just so we ended up going home, and then I was mad, and then I was getting like pressure, thinking that my mom and my boyfriend were like, bro, like, why would you make us come? Because it was far away from where we live. So I was just like, oh, hopefully they don't think anything about it, right? So yeah, so we ended up going home. We were tired, so obviously we went back to sleep. And when I tried sleeping, literally every 5 minutes it would wake me up with the worst pain ever. It was like that 3 hours straight. And I didn't go to my mom or my boyfriend. I didn't want to wake them up because I was like, dude, if they send me back saying like, nah, like you need to go back home, I was scared that my mom was gonna yell at me, you guys. I was not ready for that. So until like later on, I started getting it way worse. Like it was every 1 minute now. And I remember them telling me if it's 1 minute, then yeah, you for sure gotta go. So I ended up like when I would walk into my mom's room, it would stop. The pain would stop. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm good. And I would walk out and I would be almost to my room, and that's when I would get it. I couldn't even walk, you guys, when I would get those pains. And then it was like going back and forth. So when I would walk into my mom's room, it would calm down. And then when I would leave, it would go back at it. So that's why I didn't end up waking my mom till way later. And then she tells me, she's like, oh my God, like you're getting, like you're having him. Like, what the heck? You should have been told me. So we ended up going, me, my boyfriend, and my mom. And we got there and they're like, oh yeah, like you're in active labor, right? Not like giving birth, but they're like, yeah, you're already basically opening. So they ended up leaving me there that night, and I was just so scared because I thought I was just gonna have him right away like that, which was not the case. So I was having those pains bad, and they ended up giving me this medicine. I think it only lasts for like 30 minutes or something. And honestly, it felt so good. Dude, I felt lit. So I was like, oh. Anyways, so that was way perfect, you know, like I was just there chilling. I didn't sleep the whole night. It was already basically like 5 in the morning, you guys. So they're like, oh, you know, we'll check up on you throughout the night and all that stuff, right? So I didn't really end up sleeping the whole night. The next day, you guys, they already checked me. They're like, oh, okay, like you're already getting there, you're already 7, you know, all that. So that's when it started. My emotions were going everywhere. My mom was so happy, my boyfriend was there, like, so, you know, we were all just like, oh my God, it's time. Let's take a dab real quick before I continue. Let's take a dab. Cheers. Oh, that was big. That was big. Oh my God, that was big. Keep in mind, I went looking bummy, you guys. I do have some clips. I might put them in, not sure. But when I tell you I was looking bummy because I didn't care. I was supposed to vlog that day. But yeah, it was that bad that I didn't even want to do nothing. Okay, so we just got here to the hospital. Are you excited, babe? Mm-hmm. I wonder what they're gonna tell us. I hope they don't send us home because, girl, I've been hella feeling those contractions. So hopefully they just let me stay here or something. But we're here. You guys, can y'all tell that I'm going through it? Currently eating because I haven't ate anything, and I barely slept, and now we're waiting for my doctor so I could give birth. Oh my God, you guys, those contractions were so bad towards the end, and now I have epidural. I have that, and dude, that's a lifesaver. Like, I don't feel nothing, and I've been having contractions. All I've been doing is sleeping to get my rest because obviously I've been up all night, But at 2 they're gonna check me again to see if I open more. Last time we checked I was 4. Yeah, so we're just here waiting. I'm here still laid on the bed, and I'm probably gonna take one little nap again. And I'm starving. They literally don't, they brought a whole ass pizza for me, but since I can't eat it no more, my mom was eating it in front of me. Like, how fake is that? Oh my god, look at the paint. But yeah, guys, so you guys, obviously I know I'm still looking a little rough, but I had him already, you guys. Not today, but I had him last night. Moved us to another room, and now, yeah, my baby boy's here. We just finished breastfeeding him. Usually I would have a hard time doing that, but I caught up to it. Okay, you guys, so today is the day that they're finally gonna send us home. We've been here for 3 days, 2 in a different room though. And guys, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I just want to go back to my house in my room. But I'm excited because they're gonna bring Lucas his stuff already from home, like his clothes and his car seat and everything. So we're just waiting on that. We should be gone before 11 maybe, or at 11. But honestly, this experience, oh my god, it was, let's just say it's not for the weak, you guys. Like, and when I tell you guys, literally every female out there, you guys could do it. Don't get scared, because I would always doubt myself saying that, no, like, I'm scared, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Guys, at that very moment, you'll be able to do it. Trust. Through that pain and everything, oh my god, it was so crazy, you guys. But I had an amazing partner, obviously my boyfriend, right by my side, and he was just talking to me throughout the whole time, and that's honestly what helped me throughout the whole process as well. But not even a boyfriend, but like, if you guys have your mom or your sibling or somebody, you guys should allow them to, you know, talk to you during that time, regardless if you're getting like mad because obviously you're in pain. But it really does help. The whole day on the 3rd, I was sleeping non-stop the whole day, but they would keep waking me up. Literally, it felt like every 10 minutes, but they kept walking in just to check up how I was. And then the thing they would wrap around your stomach, I don't know what it's called, but like to get the heartbeat of the baby, that shit kept moving like on me, and they weren't able to hear his heartbeat. So they would walk in and out like hella frequently just to fix it. And I would get mad because I was like, bro, like, I'm here trying to sleep, you know? Like, I was so tired. Like, oh my god. So then turns out I wake up and it ends up being like 9 or 8 at night, and they're like, okay, like, we're gonna check you. And I was like, girl, like, I was so over it. I was tired. I just wanted to go home, all that. So they ended up telling me like, oh my god, you're 9 centimeters open. And I was like, we getting popping now. And right when my mom heard that, she had the biggest smile ever. She wanted to cry. I was like, girl, you better not cry, because I'm not trying to cry right now, you know? Like, I need to get into my pushy mode. I had to wait for my doctor, the one that was going to deliver Lucas, to come. Like, doctors coming in, getting everything prepared. Yeah, I was scared. I did not know what was coming. I did end up getting the epidural around 1 that day, 1 p.m. and it completely numbed my legs. Couldn't feel them. I couldn't walk at all. I mean, my legs were kind of like already wakening up, but they had like this button where I could press and it will like give me more of it. So right when they told me that, I was like, oh, press immediately. I did not care. So it went in, and that's when they started telling me, okay, like, she's here. And she came in and she's like, hi, are you ready? And I was like, girl, no. Guys, my blood was like, oh my god, like, it felt like it was poking me. My hands were shaking. I was scared. Like, you can see it in my face. And so that's when my boyfriend comes, and he's by my side, and my mom's right there too, and both of them ended up helping me with my legs. Guys, you guys, we gotta take another motherfucking sip for this, because even thinking about it is getting me nervous, because that, it was so traumatizing, you guys. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm like baited. So you guys, hold up, I'm like lit. I'm like lit, bro. So I'm trying to like remember where I was at. Can someone remind me? So she sits right there in the middle. Obviously, I got my legs open already. I'm ready to go. And she tells me, okay, like, we're gonna start pushing this and that, right? My contractions started getting worse. Putting more of the epidural, and mostly because I was like, hell no, I'm not trying to feel that, you know? So it didn't work. Like, it stopped working, and I don't know why it stopped working on my body. Like, what the heck? Right at the part when I needed it, I'll stop using that, you know? Like, I just need to thug it out, and we gotta do this. So she already started telling me, like, once you have a contraction, you push. I started pushing. That was the most hardest thing to do for me, you guys. Like, it took so much strength and breath to push, you guys. Oh my god, I gave it my all, and I was getting so mad because the process was so long. Like, I didn't feel anything yet, obviously, so I was just like, bro, like, I can't do this. I was already getting frustrated. I was sweating a lot, but my boyfriend was there, just like, got a towel and like just started cleaning me. My mom was telling me, like, you got this, right? And they were just telling me, like, you're pushing good, you know, just keep it up like that. It was like 10. I was still pushing. And finally, the doctor says, I see the head. Bro, what? Right when I heard that, I was like, like, oh my god, my heart is literally bumping fast right now just thinking about, oh, I love my baby. But literally, you guys, that opened up my heart, you guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. That, like, it made me feel some type of way. Like, I never in my life have felt like that, ever. I was telling myself in my head, like, this is the moment where you're going to be a mother, and you're going to have new openings for everything, you know, new life experiences, new memories. Right when I heard that, that gave me real, like, it gave me like power. Like, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So I ended up pushing, bro. I gave it my all, and she was already telling me, okay, come on, keep going. You guys, oh my god. That's when I felt his head. Oh my god. Now I know why it's called Ring of Fire or some shit like that. The Ring of Fire, something like that. When I felt his head, and trust me, I know when, like, she didn't even have to say, oh my god, like, I see like the head already. No, I felt it. I had to go on my side because I couldn't handle the pain on my back, and they kept telling me, just keep pushing on the contractions, bro. The pain was so bad that I was like, I was pushing every single, I wasn't waiting for contractions. I just kept pushing, and finally he came out, you guys, and I heard him crying. Keep in mind, I haven't seen him yet. They didn't give him to me yet. So yeah, they took him to like the little camita, and I guess they were cleaning him and stuff, but I couldn't see out at that point. Like, I was so tired to the point where I was like literally falling asleep on the bed. Like, I couldn't even breathe. So I remember hearing my boyfriend and my mom like looking at him saying, oh my god, he's so cute, but everything felt so blurry, you know, so I really couldn't see nothing. My mom finally comes. They were sewing me at that point, and right when my mom comes, she's like, oh my god, he's so handsome, do you want to see him? And I was like, yes. Like, I remember saying yes, but it still like felt like slow motion, you know. And she showed me a video. Keep in mind, I haven't seen him face to face. She showed me a video. I started crying because my baby was so freaking cute. I love him. Papi, I love you. Mwah! Kept asking, where's my baby? I want to see him. And they brought him to me and he laid on my chest, and I was like, oh my god, my baby is so handsome. Like, this really my kid, you know. All the emotions started hitting, all that stuff, and it just made me feel so nice. It's basically my experience giving birth, you guys. He was a beautiful, healthy baby boy. I do not want to go through it again. If God gives me another kid, well, you know, obviously, but me wanting to plan getting pregnant is not gonna happen. Or not for a while, because after that it scared me, you guys. It was so horrible for me. Every girl is different, so I'm not sure, but for me, I don't like it. 1 to 10, that's just a -25. That's how bad it is. Like, hell no. That's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Y'all, I am pretty faded, and like there's still a little bit more beer. There's still a little bit, and I didn't end up taking that much dabs because I'm already lit off that. But if you guys want to see more videos, please comment down below, subscribe, share with your friends. And yeah, this is Scorpio Mom. Bye.